Hi guys, Cal here. Today I am reviewing Alden Hellmuth's second album, Tether. Alden Hellmuth is an American-based saxophonist. She has been around the American jazz scene probably for 3 or 4 years, maybe a little bit more than that. I wasn't really that familiar with her work before this album, but this album came up on my recommended plays, and having not heard any of her music before, I was interested to get stuck into it. And what we sort of get, as can be seen on the album cover, is this really structuralist sort of jazz that incorporates modern R&B beats, electronica, modern bop, with the sort of sensibilities of classic avant-garde jazz, and particularly John Coltrane's later period work. We have pretty much a set of original songs all by her, apart from Satellite, which is based off of a John Coltrane composition. So there you might get an idea of where her interests lie in terms of musical aesthetics. In terms of the music itself, what we're getting here is compositions that quite often feel quite plaintive and will then go to sort of the edges of tonality, and then tend to come back to sort of more relaxed settings. The album itself is quite an interesting listen if you're a fan of Sons of Kemet or Kamasi Washington. You see a lot to like with this one. I think that when it's at its most abrasive, is actually more interesting, especially the closing track, Face the Wall, which is just sort of a burner, and the percussion on this track, and in fact the whole album, is the MVP of this one. Absolutely brilliant. For me, it does sort of feel a little bit more moody and vibey, and when it is in that mode, I do tend to feel less engaged with it. But having said that, if the music that Hellmuth does in the future is anything like Face the Wall, the last track in this album, I'm going to be really pleased with her output in the future, because like some of the playing on that is absolutely cooking. You'll get a lot out of this if you're into the artists I mentioned, Sons of Kemet, and stuff like that. The current UK wave of jazz, that sort of sound, you'll get a lot out of it. Mackay McCraven, there's another example of an artist that would be similar. If you're into them, you will get a lot out of Alden Hellmuth's Tether. It is out now, streaming, and available on physical format. If you do like it, buy the physical copy of it. It's available on Bandcamp, digitally, or I think there's a vinyl press of it as well. You should definitely check that one out if you get a chance. It's a great modern jazz record. It's probably a 6 or a 7 out of 10. It's really quite good. There will be some more reviews this week. There will be some big releases coming, which I'm very excited about to talk about when they come through on the Friday, and there'll be a few more in between now and then as well. So I will see you in the next one. Alden Hellmuth-Tether, out now. I'll see you in the next one.